Let your booties pop, ballers. We got another one.
In a world full of drama and tears and pain, two large men stand alone. Together. They're underpaid and overfed and full of hot takes no one asked for. It's Billy the Fridge and the rest of. Welcome to Lolcow. We talk food, booze, movies, and chicks, and why garlic bread tastes way better than breadsticks. She said, sounds like it's a slow news day. I said, maybe you should shut the fuck up while I talk. We're not experts, we just talk loud, spilling whiskey and sharing doubts. Is Die Hard a Christmas film? Yes. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, it is! We don't burn the stakes, we don't lose bets. We once cried during Shrek 2, no regrets. We've been left on red and blocked by our dads, but we still throw down and tap our lands. Balls, balls, balls. We're devilishly handsome and super tall. Balls, balls, balls. We race disability scooters through malls. Balls, balls, balls. No dads, no breaks, just alcohol and a pile of snacks. Gotta eat them all. You're in deep now. It's Lolcow balls. We rank fast food from S to die and debate if all girls are a little bisexual. She said you're emotionally unavailable. I said you're a 2 acting like a 10, barely dateable. We don't do yoga, we don't detox. We eat cheese sticks and jack off into socks. Our studio's just a couch with stains and a weird smell we legally can't explain. Remember that one time with the nachos? Oh, the cheese explosion? Yeah, that stained shirt never recovered. Classic balls! Balls, balls, balls! Upon snacks we feast, we heed the call. Balls, balls, balls! Probing debate spark our meatball brawl. Balls, balls, balls! Amid chaos, we let troubles fall. Chatting through night until the curtain call. Snacks, gags, and endless gall. The one and only Lolcow balls! No dads, no breaks, no facts. Just balls.
Just balls. How is everybody doing? You're watching the roundest podcast in the hemispheres. Spherical, testicular, lonely. You guys see me here? Where's Rostov? I don't know. I don't know if he'll come back to the LCU, but for tonight, it's just you and me. And I don't know what that means, but we're going to do our best to figure it out together. Rostov is not here. Rostov is not probably going to be back until you see him on Lolcow Live. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know. A lot of people don't know if Rostov quit. Me, a connoisseur of Rostov quitting, I think this one might be pretty real. I don't know. We'll see. You can never know with this place, right? Maybe tomorrow he'll just show up on live and be like, hey guys, everything's fine. But tonight it's just me. And you guys. So it should be pretty chill. Wolf Girl asks what happened. Well, Lolcow Live ended about 2 hours early than planned today. There was a back and forth between Keem and Rostov that left us in limbo. And I don't know if Balls A Styles, thank you for the tea bag, just tea bag jar tar scar. Gotta love a good tea bag. Rostov had a date with his sex doll. Maybe, dude. Who knows? But it's going to be an interesting road ahead. I don't know exactly where it's going to go. But today, I wanted to sit here with you guys and soak up all your time and all your energy and give you a solo dolo Young Bill Fridge episode of Lolcow Balls. That's ball. Mr. Barnyards, I hope he hasn't quit. That's pretty soft if he has. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I like everything that went down today on Lolcow Live was a surprise to me. I was getting some work done on my car, thinking I had a couple hours before the show would start, Lolcow Rewind, and I did not. So I had to run off from that. If you guys want to like the stream, if we get up to 100 likes, I will I'll try and put my biggest finger through this donut. I think it's the middle one. I don't know if I could do it. It's the best I can do for likes. Fink dropping a hot dog. Thank you, Fink. Big love. Alex Jones says, can you tell us if you've talked to him between live and now, Billy? I did talk to him a little bit tonight. And I don't know what's going to happen. There is no finger puppet Rastov. There is no bullshit surprise gimmick. It's just this is what it is, and it's hard to speak on because I don't think anybody knows what's happening. I don't know if Keem's gonna want him back or if Keem even knows he's gone. I don't know the depths of it. We didn't talk that deep. Alex Jones giving us blue balls. Giving me blue balls. You guys are the second ball today. The stream, Lolcow Live, got taken down earlier because there was some pretty messy TOS violation going on. There was unfortunate moments of Boogie being a very, very sad boy in a way that was not appropriate. Powered by whiskey, says the crowds became gray over New Zealand. The shirt shop hung the closed sign and a new face applied to put fries and tears in the bag. Mooch says, I'm telling you, it's just a gay period. He'll be okay. Yeah, Rasso's having his gay period. Once a month he has a gay period. Mr. Barnyards, I feel like the arguments he had with Keem on Live was a W for Rasty, but now it's an L if he left. Well, I mean, he might be back. I have no idea. I really don't. I just know that he ain't here tonight. And I got some stuff that I wanted to go over with you guys. Just bullshit. We're just going to do a bullshit stream. You know, a stream that's full of bullshit. Mooch says, oh no, I missed a Boogie meltdown. Yeah, it was a pretty good meltdown. There was some destruction. There was some excitement. The power struggle continues. Kick plays games, says Billy, are you sick of Rastov ditching you yet? Nah, not at all. Give a fuck. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. This universe it's turbulent. You know, I would rather deal with Rastov being gone a couple episodes than like prolonged, grueling, just horror of a co-host. You know, it's not so bad if he has to take a sabbatical. It'd be way worse if I had to deal with some miserable, terrible fucking co-host. It's a lot harder than this. He's a pretty cheerful guy for the most part. He really just likes his pies and his nerd shit. Can't hate a guy that loves pies and nerd shit, can you? But Mr. Barnyards is W for our Billy Boy, always here for the fans. Yeah, dude, I didn't try and talk Rastov into coming on the show tonight. I was like, dude, take a night off, see what happens. But Smack says Billy shading Xylee. No, trust me, I've dealt with a lot of miserable co-hosts. I've been doing this for a long time. It's not one person, trust me. It's not one person, and it's a common thing though when you have to go into a production of some sort and you're not working with someone who is your cup of tea. It happens quite often. It's a job, right? This is work. Powered by Whiskey says, and despite time past and his self-proclaimed leadership skills, Keem still forgot that New Zealand men also have a special time of the month. It's Rastov's gay period. He's bleeding out his butt. He's bleeding out his gay butt. It's a happy little butt. It's full of blood. It's a cute butt. You know, Billy, live backwards is evil. I think Keem is slowly trying to make Rastov the next insane Lolcow. Lolcow evil. That'd be pretty cool. Lolcow evil. Chris says, Billy, give us your detailed thoughts on John Cena's retirement match. I'm a Gunther fan. You guys watched the John Cena retirement match? You heard about the John Cena retirement match? John Cena is like the greatest wrestler of the last generation. 23 years he wrestled in the WWE. I was following John Cena's career before he was in WWE. He was working in a promotion in Southern California with a guy called Samoa Joe, who was like a big badass. And John Cena was prototype at the time, and he was fucking juiced up. His body was like peak physical muscle man condition. Mr. Barnyard says, come on, you turds, like the stream. It's the least you could do is like that strimmer. And so John Cena was this big, buff, young guy. His gimmick was the prototype is he was like a, if you built a wrestler, like a robotic machine wrestler, he would be the prototype for what you would build. And he was pretty good. He was young, but he was having notable matches. He made his way into an A&E documentary before he made it to the WWE too. I can't remember the name of the documentary, but at the time I was like pretty convinced that I was going to become a professional wrestler. So I was soaking in all professional wrestling media, and John Cena's was in this documentary about becoming a pro wrestler. That might have been the name of the documentary. So I was following his shit back then. Long story short, he comes into WWE. He becomes one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I think he's a very intelligent guy. I think he's super political when it comes to how he moves and acts, but that's a choice that he makes. You could see sometimes when he's not being political how funny and rowdy he could be. I watched him on Howard Stern many years ago, probably 15 years ago, and he was talking about Howard Stern's like, yeah, you ever date an ugly chick? He's like, oh, yeah, I'd do that. He's like, really? What about a fat chick? And John Cena's like, I recently joined the 280-pound club. And Howard Stern was like, what? He's like, yeah, I was out with the guys, the wrestler guys, and this big girl walked up to me, and she was like pitching herself, and the guys were like riling me up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take this girl home. I'm going to show her a good night, and I'm going to have some fun. And he's just talking about, sleeping with some big chick. And he ain't got to do that, but W's in the chat for young John Cena showing this big chick a good time. There was another interview I saw him do more recently. he was like doing a movie. He did a movie with Zac Efron. It was Zac Efron and a few other actors sitting down with him. And it was like they're doing the normal interview circuit where you get all the bullshit questions asked. And one of the interviewers asked, what's your go-to obscure movie or something? And young John Cena just name drop a 1970s porno. He's he's as political as he can be. The dude's also fucking, he's smart. He is. He's rumored to have like a very high IQ. And you can see a lot of it in how he operates. That being said, his last match, I've been following Gunther for a long time. Gunther is a fucking strong style wrestler. He used to be on the indies under the name Walter, right? And dude would fuck people up, chop the shit out of people. So with Cena going against Gunther in the last match, and Cena pretty much telling everybody that he wanted to put over Gunther really big, I think the match was good. Everybody has got a comment on Cena tapping out. They're like, why would Cena tap out? His mantra is never give up. And it's like, yeah, this is the first time in Cena's career where tapping out is the right move. Everybody's like, why would he smile at the end? Why would he smile at the end? Because like he knows, like any other match, if he had to wrestle tomorrow, if he had to wrestle a week from now, you know, he's got to be his best. He's got to be the best. He's got to give it his all. But he's done this night. And he just gives a little smile before he taps out because he knows he doesn't have to fight it. He doesn't have to fight out of it. If he could fight out of it, he would. But he couldn't. He's locked in. He knows he's locked in. Normally, he'd be like, I'm going to pass out locked in here. He's like, oh, this motherfucker's going to have to make me pass out. But because he knows this is his last match, it's not giving up. It's moving on. And I think that's the brilliance of it. I think he didn't give up. His mantra is never give up. What he did was he was like, okay, we can move on. We can tap out now. It's over. And I think it was good. I think that all the people that are mad at it because they got worked. It's pro wrestling. Like you wanted John Cena to have that one last Super Cena moment. You wanted him to, well, he should have at least passed out. Him tapping out was not, no. He gets to tap out now. That's his prize. He doesn't have to wrestle tomorrow. Holler Rage says submitting is giving up. Yeah, it is giving up. This is the first time where giving up doesn't matter because he's actually giving up. Everybody knew this was his last match, so he gets to give up. It's the one last thing that he was able to do in this business that he hadn't done before was give up. It's good. It's cinema. Absolute cinema. And now everybody hates Hunter. Or Gunther. Hunter too. Mr. Boom Boom Pow just teabag Bella would. They say Bella would if she could. And she did. Thank you for the teabag, Mr. Boom Boom Pow. Spud says Billy's a big fan. I'd listen, y'all, no cap. I do think like people expected something out of John Cena in his retirement match, and you're never going to give people, you can't give everybody what they want, right? And even if you did, a lot of people, what they want is not what they need. What they needed, if John Cena wins against Gunther, if he doesn't tap out against Gunther, if he just passes out, he's keeping Gunther from getting that heat he gets to drive on with. Now Gunther gets to be like, you all tapped out. You tapped out. Chris coming through with a 20, homie. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, brother. And now Gunther's, I made Cena tap out. If Cena wins, Cena's heat leaves with John Cena. But by Gunther winning, now Cena's heat lives on. After Cena's gone, Gunther's going to be able to fucking get super reactions out of this. I would love to have one match with John Cena on a Hollywood stage in a ring, completely edited with CGI. Because I can't bump. I can't actually fight because of my pacemaker. He'll fuck it up. 78 Falcon says, did you see that people were saying for Cena to leave the jorts in the ring? I saw a couple of AI pics where the jorts were left in the ring. It was funny. Holler Range is convinced that Gunther is going to lose all his heat to the Jey Uso. Do you think they're going to do that to... I don't think so. If I had to predict WrestleMania, I think we're going to have a Gunther versus CM Punk main event, right? For the world title. I think they might build this so that it can close out WrestleMania day 2. But if not day 1, it's definitely going to probably be a main event match. They usually have the world title open the show, though, huh? I don't know. I think that it's going to be a big match, though. I think it's going to be Gunther versus CM Punk. I think Gunther's going to win that title. They're saying Brock Lesnar might be retiring in SummerSlam. I think Brock Lesnar versus Gunther might happen. If that's the case, let Gunther, if Gunther retires Brock Lesnar, that'd be awesome. Chris says they've already reverted the Usos back to a tag team. See, if the Usos are a tag team, Jay's singles run is done. And I think that it was probably done after he lost that world title belt. I don't know. Him winning it was a big deal. He sold a lot of shirts. It was a big move, but I don't think it was ever a long-term thing. I don't think that Jey Uso was ever an amazing wrestler, a singles wrestler. Him and the Usos are a great tag team. They work very well together. But I don't know if I've ever seen one Jey Uso match a singles match that I thought was like amazing. You know, it was always good because he's fucking, the crowd's behind him all the time, which gives like a shit match is amazing when the crowd's behind you. The Five Dog says, Billy, do you think Gunther is this day and age Randy Orton in terms of him being the legend killer? They're definitely building him up towards that, right? He's already got Goldberg. He's already got Cena. If you see Gunther taking Brock Lesnar out in SummerSlam is what they're saying, he might retire. Like that's a big get right there. But he's definitely, I think he's going on a run. I think this Cena win, there's no way they fuck it up, right? There's no, Holler Rage says, I would have liked to see Cena rock too. I think that would have been good. There's all these scenarios where you could have had these big matches like Cena versus The Rock. But if you bring The Rock into it, it's less about John Cena, you know? So I can see why, you know, they didn't do that. But yeah, it would have been cool. This way, it's all like we had Cena versus Orton, which pretty much had to be done. Those guys had so many fucking matches. And I don't think they ever had Orton face Cena when Orton was a face and Cena was a heel, right? Because Cena's never been a heel before. So they kind of had to run that one back. I think a lot of this retirement tour was Cena doing things he'd never done before. The heel turn, he just did it. He left everything he could in the ring, so there would be no reason for him to come back. And now he can go be Hollywood. Logan Hook says, where do you see Logan Paul going in the WWE? Logan Paul is 100% going to be like a WrestleMania main eventer. Dude is, he picks up the business side of the business very well. He's able to do, he can put together like a very entertaining match. With Logan Paul, I don't know that people hate him still, right? They always hate him, but that's good. So I think that Logan Paul is going to be maybe I wouldn't be surprised if we had 4 or 5 years from now, main event Logan Paul versus Dom Mysterio, maybe. Like one of those guys becomes a face, probably Dom. Dom is huge. I think Dom is going to be really good. I think Dom Mysterio is already like proving himself as being one of the huge talents of the future. Autistic Pelican says, isn't he the Suicide Forest, bro? That's him. That's Logan Paul. And now he's in the WWE and he's good at it. The Five Dogs says, Billy, in an interview I heard recently, Cena said there was no plans of turning heel. They just needed a huge moment for Elimination Chamber, and Cena couldn't say no. I mean, like he couldn't say no. Cena could say no to anything. Cena, like, there's two things Cena has. All right, Cena has pull, okay? He has pull. He doesn't need to be there. He's choosing to be there. He's going to the WWE because he wants to have one last run. He wants to close out his story, right? 2, Cena is political as a motherfucker. If Cena didn't want to do any of this, he would have talked himself out of it, or he would have went into business enough on screen where they could have denied. Like, if Cena's not playing ball, if he does one thing, if he switches up one thing while he's a heel, he becomes a damn like super tweener, you know, like a super Stone Cold Steve Austin level of anti-hero tweener. He could do that huge, and he did. His heel run ended up turning into that. The point where they had to put him and Cody as like face versus face. And that was a pretty amazing match when he dropped the belt to Cody. Bing chillin'. Got to do bing chilling. It's good. But yeah, so I don't know if he did say that. If he did, I wonder if it was under a certain context. Autistic Pelican says, never was into wrestling. I didn't know Hulk Hogan did an Xmas movie. Tell a streamer I watched streamed a movie with him in it. Also never seen him with a full head of hair. Yeah, Hogan has some really classic fucking shitty movies. I think my favorite Hulk Hogan movie is with Christopher Lloyd. It's Suburban Commando. Undertaker's got a bit part in it. Suburban Commando is so good. Christopher Lloyd's like driving home and he gets hit by I think Undertaker's freeze ray or something. His quote is, "I was frozen today." Such a good shitty movie. Shadow Shade King says Gunther better not retire Styles. I think Gunther and Styles could have an awesome match. Who would you want to retire AJ Styles? AJ Styles is supposedly about to be on his retirement tour too. Fife Dog says, you think it was Chris Van Vliet where he interviewed? I would be interested in seeing the exact quote Cena said. A lot of what Cena says is very political. So he could say something and it could be taken like 2 or 3 different ways. It's kind of impressive. What's the best John Cena movie I've ever saw? Okay, John Cena does a lot of really good comedies. I really liked Blockers. Do you ever see Blockers? I don't know. I have to look at a list of John Cena movies to say what my favorite is. Oh, Beastman says, wasn't Kevin Nash Shredder in Ninja Turtles? Kevin Nash played Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. And that was literally my favorite movie when I was a kid. It had the Turtles. They beat the fucking bad guys with donuts. And I didn't even know at the time that Kevin Nash was Super Shredder, but that was so dope. And then Kevin Nash, a couple years later, was my favorite wrestler. When I was 12, dude, Diesel was the fucking champion. My first live show was Diesel versus Yokozuna. That was the night that my dad told me wrestling wasn't real. I was 12. He was like, so how'd you like the show? I'm like, oh, it's great. You still think it's real? I'm like, yeah. He's like, it's not real. And I'm like, oh. And then at that moment, I was like, it's not real? You mean they're fake punching each other? Now I want to be a wrestler. It was that night I was like, I want to be a fucking wrestler. I was worried. I was a little 12-year-old kid. I was like, I'm worried I get my ass kicked by these guys. But now I know that it's not real. I want in. Beastman says jackknife powerbomb for the win. Yeah, I don't know if Kevin Nash or Diesel jackknifed Yokozuna that night, but I do remember him clotheslining Yokozuna because it was a lumberjack match, and he clotheslined him over the top rope. It was pretty fucking cool. Then a few months later, I saw Shawn Michaels versus Vader in a dark match after Monday Night Raw. That was pretty cool. Vader's always been one of my favorites. And I remember being 13. No, I think I was still 12 at this time. I think it was right before I turned 13 because it was Shawn Michaels' birthday the night that I watched them record Raw. And I was like 12, just about to be 13. I ran up to the front where they were wrestling at, and fucking Vader throws Shawn Michaels at the right in front of me and just charges at Shawn. And I'm like, almost shit my pants because he was 6'3", fat fucking dude. And I'm like, so cool. And I went on to go watch a lot more live shows. I used to do backyard wrestling. Then I used to drive up to Canada and train with some friends of mine who went on to do some pretty big stuff, decent stuff in pro wrestling. The place where I trained at in Canada, like I would go up there and train, and like Becky Lynch would train with the group before me. So I'd like see Becky Lynch leaving. At the time, she wasn't a huge WWE star, but I knew who she was because I was super into the wrestling, and I knew that she was a girl that had some success over in the UK. She had wrestled in a promotion that Paige and her family wrestled in. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, she moved here. She's training here now." They're like, "Yeah, she just moved here to Vancouver to train." I was like, "Oh, that's dope." Never tried to hit on her or anything. That was my fault. I totally probably could have taken Becky Lynch out for pizza or something, but I didn't try. I should have. I was too busy kicking it with my bros. But then I went away from wrestling and got more into music. And wrestling, like I had to travel to do the wrestling stuff. Music I could do at home in Seattle, so it was more easy to do. It's Mooch says, I miss Macho Man, R.I.P. Yeah, Macho Man was great. I could be Seth Rollins right now. No way. I do wish that there was more opportunity in Seattle for pro wrestling, though, because there is now. There's like a huge pro wrestling like there's tons of opportunity now. But when I was getting out of high school, I remember going to like one show in the area, and it was a new startup, and I was like, talked to the guys afterwards, and I was like, hey, me and my buddy, we'll do ring crew or whatever. We want to start training with you guys. And they never picked up. They did like one show and they were gone. Had some like no-name wrestlers on it, basically. I think someone said that the referee was Sting's daughter. I don't know if that's true at all. I just remember someone saying that night. King Ranch says, I miss Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza. Yeah, Eddie was pretty awesome. I just watched a video package of him when he was kind of in his rookie year the other day. It was really good. Chris says, Billy, what are your thoughts on TKO or AEW? TKO is the parent company for WWE. They also own UFC. I think that they're a business. WWE already runs like a business. UFC already runs like a business, and they're just more business. They're trying to make more money off of everything. And that is what it is. AEW kind of runs like I think the wrestlers kind of run the show at AEW, right? Nick Khan, son of the Jacksonville Jaguars owner, runs AEW. And I think he's a fan, right? So I think you get to just see the wrestlers do more over there that they want to do. It's a little more free for the fun of it, I guess, which for me, I like. A lot of my friends have worked AEW. They're good for them. Having more opportunities to work in this industry is really good for the industry. When I started to break into wrestling, WWE was like the only show, and everybody on TV had the muscular bodies. And I was trying to be like a young fucking Earthquake, young John Tenta, young Hurricane. I was trying to be one of those young fat bodies. Logan Hook says, Billy, let's watch your legendary match, please. I don't know if we're going to watch that damn match, dude. I don't know. I got an old match that I found recently. I would have been a dope ass wrestler as like the fat body I had, the big body I had, the height I had. I was 6'3", 400 pounds, and I would move. I would bump and just get busted up. It would have been cool. Keep calm and carrying on. What movie would you want to star in? I don't know what I would want to be in a comedy. I like comedies. Kyle Frakes says, have you ever seen Mick Foley rip his ear off in a match? I have. It was in Germany, right? He gets his damn head caught in the ropes. The ropes are wrapped around his head, and he pulls out and just rips his ear off. It ain't pretty. Haystacks Calhoun, Lolcow TCG knows Haystacks was the big boy. If you guys want me to play the old wrestling match, I don't know, rain money down on me and I'll do it. I'm going to put it behind a paywall. Otherwise, I'm going to play this clip. Did you guys see Caleb Hammer talking about Boogie on a podcast this week? Thrifty says, where's my boy Sad Stuff? He gone. This is Caleb Hammer exposes the truth about Boogie 2988. Let's fact check this truth.
We have some tea and some drama that we got to bring up at some point during this episode.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
The first big piece is you interviewed Boogie, and that was something completely unexpected. The interview came out. For those unaware, Boogie's one of like the OG YouTubers. He's been doing this for like 15 years, has millions of subscribers, and he's broke. And so when this documentary came out on his lifestyle, people were very much criticizing his lifestyle, and they said he had narcissism and personality disorders, but you went at it from the perspective of his personal finances. What was it like meeting him?
He's interesting behind the scenes. Well, wasn't even expected to talk about him. Like, do I want to just like out his entire existence? No, probably not. But I mean, okay, a little.
I heard you.
Okay, a little. This is a podcast called the Iced Coffee Hour Clips, and they were like really interested in Boogie when Caleb Hammer came on here. Boogie should get on their fucking podcast, dude. They were really interested. Boogie should reach out to these guys.
He was talking trash after the episode.
He was talking trash after the episode, but the dude is just so nice and gentle in person, and you can tell, unlike you guys, who you're the same as you are off camera. I think I'm the same off camera as I am on camera.
You are.
He's not. He kind of puts on a show, which I think is why a lot of people find him to be a little more fake, which isn't surprising why an audience would fall off like that. If like the person you're not watching is genuine on YouTube, YouTube is supposed to be the place where you're literally just seeing the person, you know? So he was very nice, very happy. But then, you know, after we recorded the episode and everything, he went and he trash talked on his own podcast.
It's so funny because I did this Caleb Hammer episode, but number one, that guy was such a dumb. He thought that I actually bought a Tesla. Anybody with a brain knows I didn't buy a Tesla. He's like trying to find something to nail me on. He's like going through my bank account, and the only thing he can find to nail me on is like eating out. Bitch, look at me. Do I look like somebody who's saving money on food?
He trash talked on Twitter, and then a couple times on Twitter he was like, "Oh, this is for the drama, and this is for that." It was very confusing to follow. And like me and my team, we were just like sitting back watching him just do his own thing and just confused as to why.
So
It's so fucking Boogie. They're like, I don't really get it. He was so nice. He was so nice, and then he wasn't. Welcome to Boogie. I just don't get it. He was really cool to me, and then all of a sudden he's saying all this. He's shit talking. The Caleb Hammer interview with Boogie. Wasn't he telling Boogie to sell all his crypto and stuff? I remember at the time, everybody was telling Boogie to get rid of his crypto. The crypto's not good. And it's like, well, it's one of these scams that seems to come up big. I think a couple of these guys that host this podcast were part of some questionable stuff too. It just happens when you try and make that quick buck on the internet. You fuck with shit people. Yeah, Hall of Rage says Graham Stephen was a FTX shill. Exactly. Very Boogie coded. It's like someone wakes Boogie up and he comes to his senses. I think Boogie is like, as long as I've known Boogie, he's a very nice guy. He's a very good guy. He's very good and very nice to people. But the second that the foundation beneath him gets shaken just a little bit, he falls apart. He goes into like King Kong rage, Donkey Kong rage. And it's like he loses his stability quickly. And that's when you see him go after people. That's when you see him crash out. That's when you see him flip. It's just because he's goes into like this weird broken survival mode. Logan Hook says, did Boogie die? He ain't dead. Autistic Pelican says narcissistic rage. It very well could be. I think it could be a few different things, whether it's narcissistic rage or whatever. There's something, but it's part of who he is. Logan Hook says, I'm so sorry about Sammy though. Yeah, Sammy might have 3 months to a year left to live. I'm hoping it's as long as possible. That dog is just the sweetest little bug. Very sweet little guy. He's a soft friend in a world full of drama and pain. A soft friend comes in handy. Let's watch more of this interview. Chris says, Boogie is a man with justified regrets. Dude, tell me about those regrets. Tell me. Dude's got some big regrets. I know all about regrets. It's Mooch says it's some form of personality disorder behavior. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He could be a narcissist, but he is a very kind guy when he's stable, right? Reminds me a lot of my own father. My father was like the nicest guy ever, but if money was tight, if he was worried about having to make rent and a friend was over eating like out of our fridge, if a friend was over, he would feed them every day of the week unless he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to feed his kids next week. Then he would pick a fight with my friends and run them off. Because looking back on it, it's because I think he just was worried about being able to feed everybody, which is extra hard when you have a morbidly obese son. I remember one time he had a friend, his friend Jimmy. Jimmy came up to me, and Jimmy did crack. Jimmy was actually crazy, right? He had mental lapse. I remember coming home from school one day, and Jimmy was looking for wires in the walls of our house. He was outside digging through the house looking for wires, like we were tapped by the feds. I'm like, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? And he comes up to me, he goes, you got wire coming through here, Billy. I found this right here. They're listening to you. I'm gonna get them all out. And he said, but here, I wanna say something, man. Your dad, he would never tell you this, but he can't afford to feed you. He's like, so you gotta stop eating. I'm like, oh, okay, Jimmy. I'm gonna go inside and eat now. Crazy fucker. Let's get back to this interview.
What did he say about you?
I think he said I was a dick, which, fair enough.
It's fair.
I can be a little bit of a dick.
True.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Though I was actually pretty gentle to him because one thing he's really good at.
Yeah.
He's very good at the manipulation around therapy talk.
What is therapy talk?
Therapy talk in terms of just bouncing around subjects and making everyone feel very sympathetic for your situation and just making it seem like everything's excusable in a way. He was very good around just dancing around things. And also, I mean, he lied a lot as well.
Did he?
I mean, so
I
he
didn't catch anything.
that Chick-fil-A thing. I don't know if you guys watched the full episode, but he was talking about going to Chick-fil-A and he spent like $20. He was like, I gotta feed 2 people, or I gotta feed 4 people or whatever, and that's why I spent $20 there. There's no shame, fat shaming, anything like that. But you do not stay at his weight if you're only consuming for a meal 1 Chick-fil-A sandwich. If you're splitting that between 4 people, you don't. It's impossible.
All right, Caleb Hammer. You owe Boogie an apology. He didn't stay at that weight. Boogie has lost a tremendous amount of weight. Boogie's got a stomach staple. Did he lie about only getting $20 worth of food for 4 people? I don't know. But he didn't stay at that weight. Boogie's lost a ton of weight since he had the Caleb Hammer interview. So survey says, Caleb, maybe you calling Boogie a liar needs used to get a little liar tattoo on your face. Boogie's lost a lot of fucking weight since he was on Caleb Hammer. So Boogie could have 100% been telling the truth about that. He probably wasn't, but he could have been.
Possible. It's like calorically mathematical impossible. So he was certainly lying a lot about his overall spending and just making excuses for things. Yeah. And it's hard because...
So the one thing that Caleb Hammer says Boogie was lying about was the weight loss. Because there was no way he could have lost weight only buying that much food. He lost weight, Caleb. I think you don't know what you're talking about. You're dragging my boy. Chris says, isn't this interview a re-upload? Is it? It just, this piece just came up 4 days ago. So it might be.
A lot of people that come on the show, we see their statements, they'll admit to things where we see the statements, we're like, why'd you spend money on this? He's like, oh, I'm buying it for other people, not consuming it for myself. And I'm like, okay.
So what predictions do you have for Boogie?
He might be forced to sell his house, which really sucks, but forced to sell his house just to have enough money to survive. He talked about moving into like a rural environment after selling his house, but then his healthcare needs require being close to like good medical facilities and people, and he wouldn't have.
See, we need Caleb to go back on the. Boogie needs to go on this podcast. Boogie needs to go on and tell him he's making doctor money. Let's see when this original episode was uploaded.
I can declare bankruptcy if I need to. I'm $1,000 away.
So this was uploaded a year ago. This is a clip from a year ago. But that being said,
we have some tea and some drama
as to why.
So what did he say about you?
A lot is, well, Chick-fil-A sandwich, you know, if you're splitting that between.
for Boogie.
He might be forced to sell his house, which really sucks, but forced to sell his house.
So this is totally from a year ago. They fucking re-uploaded it 4 days ago. I'm over here serving you guys day-old content. Anyways, now that I know this fucking upload is fucking a year old, son of a bitch, you guys totally made me look like a fool. Son of a bitch. But everything still stands. Boogie should go on their podcast and tell them all about his doctor money. They obviously cared a lot about fucking Boogie bringing this up in this interview. I hate that I didn't check the other fucking original file for the tape. I saw this come up and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yes, I'm a Lolcow now. I'm a motherfucking Lolcow now. Pussy. Damn it. You guys want to scroll through Twitter with me? You want to watch some cool Twitter stuff with me? What's this? What's that? You guys want to watch that? What's that? This is a special cup that turns any juice into a slushy.
Ele é, gente. Aí você põe o suco. O copo tem que ficar de 8 a 10 horas no congelador. Aí eu coloco o.
Looks like a fleshlight, right? Looks like a fleshlight. Like the fact that this dude is down here. Like, what's this guy doing? Is he making a fucking smoothie? What the fuck? What the fuck?
O ideal é que o líquido esteja gelado. O segredo é ir apertando. Girando, apertando. Gente, é isso.
Dude, if this
Ele
works.
já tá num ponto que o canudo, a colher é um canudo. Caso a criança queira sugar, já tá no ponto. Aí eu quero mais sorvetinho, quero mais durinho. Então vou continuar apertando. Gente, que legal. Aqui, ó. Ele já forma. Sim. Então, aqui, ó. Gente, muito legal.
Okay, question, y'all. It's not a sex toy. Okay, it's making a slushy. But my question is that worth it? Is it worth all that trouble to turn your drink into a slushy? How do you guys feel about that? Because it does kind of look like a sex toy. And this video being the recommended video beneath it makes me think maybe that guy thought it was a sex toy too. I don't know. It's a 2-in-1. Yeah, I'm going to put hot oil in this thing before I put my wiener in it. I don't want a cold sex toy. Okay?
Aí ele agora já chegou num ponto que, ó, Gente, sorvetinho. Raspa.
I wonder if that would make ice cream. Like if you put milk in it, just get the Ninja Slushy. Pecan pie is probably the better choice. Do I dare go through more Twitter bullshit? Do I dare go through more Twitter bullshit? This one was pretty close to trouble. We got the goddamn my man down here making a slushy. I kind of like it though. I like ice cold drinks too.
Olha isso. Não, demais. E além do que, gente,
I'll put a little fucking mixer in there and some vodka. See if it slushes up. See if I'll make a little. Butt Smack says, "Be careful on Twitter, dude. Trust me, I am worried." What is this? What do you call this look? What is this?
Look heute. Wir müssen uns jetzt hier noch ein bisschen schminken. Aber erstmal machen wir aus dem Gesicht wie eine weiße Leinwand, ne? Und dann wird's neu modelliert. Liebe Grüße.
What the fuck? I don't know what that is, dude. I have no idea what that is. Dude, my Twitter is fucked up. Oh, have you guys seen this trend with AI? This guy is taking pictures with AI, I guess, celebrities if they were in the Dragon Ball Z. Have you seen this? You seen this trend? Let's fucking mute that shit because it's probably copywritten music. Is that Tom Cruise as Goku? Is that Goku? Is it Timothy Chalamet as purple hair? That's Scarlett Johansson as Scarlett Johansson. Leonardo DiCaprio as some boy. Jason Momoa. What is this? I don't know Dragon Ball Z. There's Morgan Freeman as Gandalf. There's Wednesday Addams as Tuesday Lane. The Rock as was that Krillin? I don't know. Who's blue hair? Angelina Jolie as blue hair? You can tell I don't know any of these. Is that Clint Eastwood? You can tell I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. Is that Jason Statham? Is that fucking... I don't know what that was at all. Is it Jim Carrey? This is like the new AI trend where people go around and take selfies with celebrities. As Sydney Sweeney. She would never wear that in a movie. Wow, what the fuck has Vin Diesel got a third eye? This shit's weird. It's Keanu Reeves. I don't know any of these characters. Like, is that Hugh Jackman? So, they got this AI slop trend. I figured I'd show you guys this one, even though I don't know Dragon Ball Z characters, right? I figured I'd show you this one so you could see this one. You got to know the trend, right? You got to know the meme, right? You recognize all the characters, Chris? You got to know all the characters, right? I don't know them, but you got to know the meme so you can see Diddy in this meme. Mute the fuck out of that. That's definitely getting copywritten. He's just taking selfies with all the bad guys. Oh shit, Sauron. Fuck that. I don't like that. Oh, the Ice King from Game of Thrones. Who the fuck is? Oh, that's Palpatine. Is that Negan? Is Freddy Krueger? Diddy's just getting all the pics in prison, all the selfies. Kingpin. Do I look like I want your Diddy oil? Dr. Evil. Is that Snape? No, that's Snape. That's Voldemort. That's Voldemort. Saul wanted to play all those. The Night King. I had to play the one before to show you that. I didn't realize the one before was Dragon Ball Z. I just knew the guy was doing the thing. Now, someone edit Booster in that video. You could do that really easily, right? You could take that entire clip and just put one with Diddy going to take a selfie with Booster. As long as you make Diddy and Booster taking a selfie together, you just add that onto the video at the end. That would be funny. I got more stuff here. What's this? I don't know why I chose this. You guys want to watch Randy Orton on a roller coaster?
Yeah! Do it! I see the drone! Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do my pose. Hey! Can we change our minds?
So I guess they're at Beastland, Mr. Beast Beastland. This is it in Saudi Arabia?
Hey, just tighten your core. Tighten.
Maybe not. It says it's at Six Flags. QC? Where's QC? I don't know.
Yeah! Oh! God! Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Now this video needs to be taken with AI, and you need to have it AI where he's giving somebody the RKO off of the roller coaster. That would be so good. If he just reaches back and RKOs, I think Liv Morgan's behind him.
Oh my God!
QC is the one in Saudi. So I think maybe they turned Six Flags into Beastland. Good morning, Mama's the Bomb.
Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, Brooklyn would love this. Brooklyn would love this. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Centrifugal force.
Centrifugal force. You know you're having a good time on a roller coaster when you start spewing out scientific definitions of what you're feeling.
That was amazing. That was amazing. I want to do it again.
I'm going to do it again. Chris says there's a whole conspiracy about Randy Orton doing promo in Saudi. He was noticeably absent during the Cena tribute at the very end. Was he in Saudi Arabia for it? Was he not at the event? Butt Smack ASMR says, what's your favorite thing to do at Wild Waves? I haven't been to Wild Waves for a very long time. I remember going like once. I remember doing the roller coaster once. I used to go to Enchanted Village all the time and run around and eat fucking ice cream cones and do the stupid fucking kid stuff. That was fun when I was a real little kid. Wild Waves Enchanted Village is a theme park just south of Seattle in an area called Federal Way. And it's closing down this year. I think it opened in the 70s and I went there a lot when I was a little kid. And it's about to be closed down. I'm sad. The wave pool is dope. Yeah, I think I might have did the wave pool once. When I was a little kid, I had tubes in my ears. So I wasn't allowed to be in wave pools for a very long time. So my family wouldn't take me to the Wild Wave side. I was a little puss broken boy. because of the tubes in my ears. Steak said in main chat he'd hop up and you missed him joining. Tag him if you want him to pop up. Dude, I'm over here playing solo bullshit. Do we want to have Steak up here on my solo bullshit hour? We could. What's this? Oh, the drama alert page. You could tell I ran out of Twitter posts to look at, so I just opened up the drama alert page. Is drama alert ever really nasty? Don't need Epstein. Don't need any of these. Maybe there's nothing good on the drama alert page for me to go over. Kai Cenat opening up about mental health. Does any of these jump out to you guys? There's got to be something. Gunfire at JFK Airport. That's sad. I don't know, dude. Sparring with a woman. This looks interesting. What the fuck is this? Boxer? A boxer adopted his opponent's child? What the fuck is this?
I'm going to bring somebody up right now, right? For y'all. I want everybody to give a round of applause for his baby mom, Barbie. Give it up for her, y'all. Give it up. Give it up for her, y'all. Hold on. She about to come up. She got something she want to say to this deadbeat. I adopted your son last week. I
adopted his son last week. He's about to box. Did he say son or daughter? He said, I adopted his son last week. He's a deadbeat dad. I adopted his son last week. That's fucking, dude. That's psychotic. You got court papers for the guy?
I can't wait to see you get mad. Get mad. I adopted your son last week.
I adopted your son last week. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. That is actually diabolical. Dude just brought dude's baby mama in, hugged her up like I adopted your son last week.
She team scared. Hey, come here, Barbie. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. It's okay. You gotta get your ring with me. Okay, baby.
That's fucked up. Okay. Looks like DJ Vlad is going to be exposing Diddy. Diddy's going to hate me for the rest of his life after I drop this next interview. Remember this tweet. I'll be tuning into that, dude. I wonder what he's got on Diddy. People are trying to get Mizkif in trouble with Disney. Have you seen Mizkif's new promo? Howie says, hello, Disney, Walt Disney, Star Wars. This video confuses me as a consumer. It makes me think less of Star Wars and Disney as a brand. I will never be purchasing any Star Wars related merchandise or watching any Star Wars related media because of this video. Have you seen Mizkif's fucking promo video? See if I can find. What the fuck is this? Replica Statue of Liberty collapses in Brazil? The fuck? That looks AI, but that's real, I guess. I would hope it's real. Drama alert, don't fuck with fake news. Oh my God. You guys see this? This guy outside of Rob Reiner's house the day after his death, he's a live streamer. This guy used to stream on the same website where I met Keemstar at, Battlecam. Actually didn't need to fucking put it on its own page. I've known this guy for like many years, like 15 years. His name's Scuffed Justin Carey right now. He's just being a little bit of a brat.
Hi, how you doing? Not well. Yeah.
Gentleman over here was threatening me.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot. He said, she said, she said. He's a lot of.
I have everything on stream. I have thousands of viewers. I'll show you my footage.
Okay.
The guy tried to grope me. I have autism. I'm sitting here minding my own business. Guy kept grabbing me inappropriately, and I'm uncomfortable. I want to press charges. I want to press charges. Yes.
Let's go down there and watch it. Yeah, let's go watch it over there.
I'm gonna leave my stream here.
That's fine. Please, we'll just go to the end. Just
I'm leaving my stream here.
so we can see it, but it's a little bit quiet.
Gentleman over here is making threats towards me. My stuff was molested.
His stuff was molested.
I stand. I'm standing on what I believe in. For my in the chat. He touched my property, and he's invading my creative bubble.
Can you guys step back over there, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Nice live stream. What the fuck? Live streamers are now pouring pee onto their PCs. This is Mr. Piss Air. I don't want to watch him pour piss on his PC. Fucking horrible plane crash. I get all my news from Drama Alert. Here's the Misgive trailer. He's joining Kick as the spoiler, and they do the Star Wars. They all have their Twitch colored lightsabers, and he's getting beaten down by these Twitch streamer looking people. Cause Twitch is beating down Mizkif. He's fighting them off. But it's very hard, and then you can see here at the end, this gentleman steps in and shocks all the Twitch Jedis, and he says, Mizkif.
It's time you joined the dark side.
It's time you join the dark side. And the lightsaber is, it's Kick colors, guys. He's going to kick. He's going to kick. You see, oh, this clip's pretty dope. I saw this the other day. This guy's doing a concert, right? Not a great singer, but whatever. He's kicking it. Someone in the crowd threw a cigarette in his fucking mouth. He's like, fuck off, I'm gone. I think it's Robert De Niro, dude. They just chucked a cigarette right in his mouth from the crowd. It's a pretty good throw. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably done watching Twitter with you guys. We got through the Twitter. It was the best Twitter segment ever. Chris says, why do people think they can wear a Burger King crown and start saying the naughty word? I don't think they start saying the naughty word once they put the crown on. I think they put the crown on because they like saying the naughty word. And he was wearing a Burger King crown. This is like watching Lolcow. Yeah, I'm the new Lolcow Crip, dude. Danny Delito says, I guess after Emeru drug Mizkif through the ringer, I go to Kick too. Dude, that shit was wild. If you watch Mizkif, the way he was like reacting to Emeru getting popular, dude had a bit of an obsession. He had a bit of an obsession. It's not cool. It's not cool to care that much about someone else doing success. I didn't like it. I said, Mizkif, stop. And then all the other stuff, not good. Mizkif, has really nice eyes. You notice that? Not to be like weird. I'm just like, damn, dude, those are nice eyes. And I have nice eyes. I get a little jealous when I see people with lighter colored eyes than me. Maybe I could have had lighter eyes than I have. But I do have nice eyes. Very beautiful eyes. I think everyone just needs the Gibby. Give him that Gibby, right? Give him that Gibby. Give him that Gibby. Let's give him that Gibby. If I can find it. Give him that Gibby.
Aye. 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 Attention. A zombie. I caught it. 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 Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Cookie in a jar. I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar. Yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table. Money on the table. Go sign me to the label. Go sign me to the label. Cash in my pocket. I'm eating chocolate. Cash in my pocket. I'm coming for the chocolate. Go give me that. Give me that Gibby. Y'all give me that Gibby. Don't give me that Gibby. Come give me that Gibby. Go give me that Gibby. Or I'm gonna take it. Say give me that cash. Give me that cake. Give me that bacon. Attention. A zombie. I caught it. 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 Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that Gibby.
Give me that. Give me that Gibby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not playing another one. We're not playing another one. Shout out to Poke Gaga. Said, and the show goes on. Thank you, Biller, for always coming through to the audience. We look forward to y'all for an escape, and I appreciate you knowing that and showing out for us. Also, Rastov is gay. Saw some people that said, is it okay to hate on Rastov? It's okay to hate on Rastov if you pay to hate on Rastov. I will read all the Rastov hate that you would like to send in via Super Chat. But I'm not going to be reading Rastov hate for free. Not yet. I think that there's a possibility that Rastov comes back. I don't know. Like I'm not saying he's gone. I just don't know. John Wally says, Ms. Kiff and E-Rob rode bike over 140 miles from Los Angeles to TwitchCon in San Diego. Sadly, I watched it, LOL. I mean, he's a content creator. Who knows exactly what went on with him and Emaru or whatever. I had someone I met at VidCon the year I got COVID. I met this streamer at VidCon, and she had done a bunch of stuff with Ms. Kiff. So I was like, oh, he must be all right, dude. But then when the Emaru stuff came out, she was like, disavow. So I was like, okay, if she's not fucking with him, that tells me I'm not probably gonna fuck with him. That was That was my thought on it because I don't know the fucking guy. Jaquan Sean Son the 14th says, boo, boo, boo. Are you a ghost, Daquan? Are you a ghost? Suavecito says, Billy, do you still stand with Misha? Fuck yeah, I do, dude. Cyberbully channels are cancer, 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 cancer. Daquan Sean Son the 14th says, I am the dog. Well, that's good for you to let us know that. Appreciate you. Pokegaga says, Rastov is unhateable. Every host is unhateable. He's just packing his things. Yeah, that's all it is. He's packing his things. It's spooky season. Boo, motherfucker. Boogie.
Hey, man, I sobered up.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty bad. I'm sorry Rastov's not here. I feel like if I didn't get drunk and leave the stream yesterday, I probably could have helped him through that situation.
Yeah.
Mm.
It probably would have helped, but I don't know. You think you're gonna what do you think's gonna happen tomorrow? You got any thoughts?
Yeah. I do.
Gonna be a bad one? You think it's gonna be a good one?
3 days ago, Keem said, this is the cast alive for as far as I could see it, guys. You're killing it. We'd had 3 really good shows in a row. On Sammy was fine. You know, his still had health problems. This is the nerve damage and the back pain and stuff, but he was fine. His kidneys were fine for as far as I knew. He had bladder stones, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs go through that. That was it. That's all, you know. In 24 hours, Billy, my whole life just went to shit.
It's a big flip. You have dealt with worse. You have time with Sammy still. That's beautiful time that you're going to spend with Sammy. You know that. You're not going to love being with him. You're not going to not love being with him for the time you have with him, right? You're going to love every moment of it.
I don't know if I'm responsible enough because, buddy, I want to self-destruct like I've never self-destructed. I'm just done. The idea, I don't want to make it about myself. I wanted to talk about Rastov. I'm sorry. But I had a dog named Bear when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he, mom got him right after I was born. That's a habit she had. She would get everybody a dog. Brian got one, Carla got one. And we moved to St. Paul, and Bear got hit by a car after we moved from Castlewood to St. Paul. And I swore off dogs. I wouldn't bond with any of the other dogs that we had in the house. Mom kept getting dogs. They kept dying. One got poisoned by a neighbor. Another got hit by a car. Just had bad luck with dogs after that. And I promised myself I'd never get one. And then this little fucker, what? Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
He's just chilling.
He's hungry. He claws at me when he's hungry. He goes, he doesn't, he's such a good communicator. I got something for you. You want this?
So what you're saying is you should have never bonded with Rastov.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. I said I would never bond with Sammy or Rastov or anything. And then this little fucker came into my life. A lot of people don't know this. I've been talking about my ex-wife a lot lately. We had
Uh-oh. Boogie, if you can hear me, you froze up. Did I freeze up? Can my audience see me? A Styles says we love Sammy. We do love Sammy. Audience, could you tell me if you see me? I can't tell if I've lost. Have I lost everybody? Boogie's gone. See if he comes back. Boogie is back.
Okay, you look good on my TV.
Okay.
Am I good now?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. You're good. You're back.
By the way, I am officially sober enough to get breakfast, everybody.
Let's
if I wanted
go.
to, which I'm not going to. But if I wanted to, I could.
Poke Gaga says, Boogie, I've self-destructed on a week and a half bender. It doesn't help, but I'm going to keep doing it.
Hey, dude, how about I fucking come over to your place, Poke Gaga, and I drink for free for about a month? How about that? Can we do that?
Dude.
If live is cooked, because I'm not doing the Boogie Booster show. That's not a show. I ain't doing that.
What about Boogie, Tommy C, and Yo Mama?
No. No, I wanted to say this thing about my ex-wife, and then
Yeah.
I want to be done with it. But if it was, I tried to give Sammy to my ex-wife. She told him that he belonged here. So my ex-wife, God bless you for letting me keep him. We've had 7 wonderful years since that moment, and I wanted to say that we had an anniversary in this house. Let me show you something. Alexa, all lights on. My fiance has now lived in this house considerably longer than my ex-wife ever did. And this house is more hers than it has been anybody else's other than mine. And I just thought, I think that's worth celebrating.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's pretty fucking cool. And the way she's decorated this place and the way she's turned it into a home, I'm just so God blessed to have her and Sammy. And I just wanted to celebrate that. I wanted to say that on live, and I never got a chance. And now live's done, so that's neat.
Do you think it's done?
Yeah, it has to be. It's not the Boogie. There is no Boogie Booster show. There is no Boogie Booster show. So that's not a show.
You think Keem's gonna let it die?
I don't want him to. I don't want to. But what else are we gonna do? Alexa, all lights off.
I mean, I think it's up to Keemstar whether or not you get to let it die, right? Like he's gonna do if he wants it to die, it'll die. But if he
wants to kill it, he can kill it, right?
Yeah.
I can't kill it. There's nothing I can do to kill. I could blow my brain, which I won't.
You won't.
But I could fucking have a heart attack right here, right now. Live would go on. If Keem wants it to go on, he could come back, but he won't. He could find somebody else, which he easily could. It would become a different show. It would become a different thing. He could rename it to Lolcow Dead after I fucking have a heart attack. Do whatever he wants to do. Only he can kill it. But I guess the cast that we're gonna have for the next year is just done.
What if Keemstar gets Becky to come back and run it? She's basically Rastov, right?
And I will blow my brains out.
No, you won't. Stop it.
No. I'm good.
She won't come back. I was just teasing. I
wasn't.
Yeah. I will say this. I'm very happy to see you and Desi making that house your home. I'm proud of you guys.
Me too. Me too.
She's a good one to run through life with.
I would like to make live a home. I very much like working with Rastov. I very much was okay with working with Booster. I was very much okay with working with Sweet Tea. Rastov was always my top choice. It's the one I asked for. I didn't want him to leave live to begin with. But I will say, and I know I'm in the wrong place to say this, because it's mostly Rastov fans here.
Yeah, probably.
And you don't want to hear any Rastov criticisms.
They can handle it. They're tough.
Trying to word it correctly because I don't want to scare him off any worse than he already is. And I don't want to lose him as a friend.
Yeah.
But he is about, if 10 is his ceiling, if 10 is his potential, he's been setting at a fucking 4. And I see it, and Keem sees it, and this audience sees it. And Billy, goddamn it, if you're not blind, you fucking see it because you've been doing this job for as long as I have, and I cannot fathom why he wants to set at a 4. Does he not know how hard me and you and Keem and fucking Markiplier and PewDiePie and every other goddamn content creator broke our fucking brains and broke our fucking bodies and broke our fucking souls to get where we are? And all he has to do is join us, and he doesn't have to. He can go back to government work. He can sit on his ass and gather his fucking things. But if you will put your fucking heart into this, we will have something great, you cocksucker. You have to level up, and this is your only chance to do it, because you will not level up unboxing dice. You will not level up pretending to be a goddamn DM. You will be a fucking king if you choose to be one, and if you choose to be a bitch, then you will be a bitch.
There you go.
And Billy, you know I'm not wrong. You may not be able to say it here, but I know if I call you when this show's over and I ask you if I was right, I know exactly what you'd fucking say. You would fucking say he's got so much more potential, Boogie. And I know he fucking does. And this is where he ends, motherfucker. If this is where you end, you are dumber than I am. God damn. And that's fucking stupid.
Since day one, I told him, I was like, dude, you are a Boogie level Lolcow. And he says, I want to be a Keem level Lolcow. And you don't get there. You don't get there by backing out. You don't. Mary just dropping 20 tea bags. Brada. Thank you, Mary. Selena got teabagged. Danny got teabagged. Danny. But yeah.
I just got one guide, but I'm still a little bit so.
Did Rastov one guy you?
No. The guy said, so Boogie, Rastov can only get successful if he follows in my footsteps. No, don't follow in my footsteps. I made a lot of bad choices. Follow in Billy's footsteps, in Keem's footsteps, in Markiplier's footsteps. But don't follow in the footsteps of the person that bitched out 6 months in, because that's where you're currently doing. Don't follow in the footsteps of the guy that got his dream job and half-assed it. Don't follow in that guy's footsteps, because those are bad footsteps. You pick someone at the top and you follow in his footsteps, but I guarantee you, call any of them, and I have been in the room with Keem and Michael and McJuggernuggets and Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, John fucking Tron, Jake fucking Paul, Logan fucking Paul. I've been in the room with every one of these dumb motherfucking cocksucking successful motherfuckers, and they let this job consume them. And they're rich beyond their wildest fucking dreams. They're successful beyond their wildest dreams. Billy gave it everything he got, and there are people with his songs in their heart till the day they fucking die. I would like that for Rostov.
He's got to unpack
But
his
there's only one
feelings.
way that gets done. Yeah, there's only one way to get that done, and that's to do the job. And doing the job ain't easy. But hey, fuck it. You know what is easy? Government work. Go print your shit off. Go gather your things if you want to. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I love the kid. I love you, Billy. Good night.
Me too, Boogie. Get some sleep. Talk to you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Boogie 2988, the star of Lolcow Live. It's going to be a weird one tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. It's going to be a weird one. Bernard Wright says, this reminds me of my high school Coke Circle convos. We should do some cocaine. I remember that when Boogie did the mushrooms in that documentary, we should all do that. We should all go on a psychedelic trip with Boogie. Nothing could go wrong, right? DJ T9496 says, they just became successful. Some people do, some don't. It's harsh, but it can't be everyone. You just got to relish in the good you have or had. Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. And if you don't got to do it, you don't do it. You know, you don't got to be successful, but the people that are successful become successful because they do what they got to do, and they got to try. Look at me. I ain't shit. but I had to try. I couldn't give up. I had to run, dude. I had to run. I had to do what I had to do. Hey, Styles says, Billy, you should come to Retropalooza. That'd be fun. I would like that. I always wanted to, every time Boogie was there, but I always had something keep me from going. It was never a easy get. Mary says, I got a bad cold, slept completely through Rewind last night, damn it. It was a long one, too. I think Zay did them like an hour of Rewind without me. We did almost 4 hours. Pecan Pie says, where is Pillow Bite? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll hang Pillow Bite up because you asked. But only because you asked. And for no other reason. But hope you feel better, Mary. Precious Monster says, I worked a super stressful job for 7 years. I couldn't deal with it, so I left. Now I'm happy again. I have felt a lot of stress at times here during the Lolcow universe tenure that I've had, and I've never wanted to quit. There's been some times where I didn't know if I had a future here, and that's rough. But you got to question things sometimes, you know? And getting to work with people who I consider friends, that I consider like, you know, people that I really like look up to. It's a pretty good place to be, I think. Kalo Dano says, I'm in members waiting if you don't want to be alone for the rest of the show. Kalo. Tina Nodi says, I finally wake up during balls and there's only one ball. Damn. Ain't that about a bitch? Kalo Dano, you're live on Lolcow. Balls. How you doing?
Yo, what's up?
I'm just sitting here reflecting on life. Did you cry when John Cena retired, you little puss?
I did cry when John Cena retired.
I knew you did.
Speaking of puss, I got one back there.
A little cat?
Yeah, that's Kyrie.
Ah. So why did you cry? Tell the audience why you cried.
Because John Cena was my childhood hero, man. Like, I grew up wearing I was the kid in school that got bullied and grew up wearing SpongeBob t-shirts, and then John Cena came around and it kind of inspired me to, not like be such of a nerd and change up my style a little bit. And then I became a rapper, and it was just
You said change up my style. You went from wearing SpongeBob t-shirts to wearing John Cena t-shirts.
yeah, and jerseys and more like I went out and got tall tees and Timberland jackets and Timberland sweatpants and all this other stuff.
John Cena made you a hood star.
Yep.
Well, I
miss Ratstoff, but I wanted to come up here so that way you're not so lonely with the last 20 minutes of the show.
Do you really think I'm going to leave you up here for 20 minutes, you fucking psycho? You think
We'll
so?
see.
You better. We'll see. Guys, $10 to make Kalo do anything. What are we going to do?
I don't know. I can down a whole thing of hot sauce. From Popeyes.
Popeyes?
Yeah. Some Bayou Buffalo sauce. I'll shotgun it.
Kalo, do you think that you understand basic thugonomics?
I do.
Word life. Basic thugonomics.
Yup.
I gotta be real with you, Kalo. There's
What's
gonna be
up?
20 new interns. KEEMSTAR's looking for 20 new interns. Are you gonna apply? Are you gonna try to become an intern again?
Oh, hell yeah, I am.
You've been an intern before, right?
No, I've never been an intern.
You haven't?
No, I've never been an intern.
Okay, never mind.
I'm going to fight my hardest, though, to try to become one.
You have a fan behind you?
Yeah, I have a fan behind me.
Is it very hot down there?
No, I have it's very cold, but I have the heat on, and so I like a little mixture of the hot and cold. So I call it the Goldilocks method, where it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right.
It's the Goldilocks method?
Yep.
Why do I feel like if you were Goldilocks, you'd be stealing the bear's underwears?
I'm not.
Liam says, Billy, would you ever consider moving to live? I don't think that I am live host material. I think I'm rewind host material. I don't think I would be going to live. Poke Gaga, however, the lawnmower man, should host Lolcow Live.
That'd be fun.
You hear Boogie says he wants to go to Poke Gaga's and drink for a month? They're going to become depression drinking buddies.
Oh, wow. That sounds like one of my friends. Like, he's a severe alcoholic.
Did he start drinking before or after he met you?
Way before he started meeting me. He started drinking actually after his friend died from a heart attack. He's been depressed ever since, and he drinks like a 30-pack of Bud Light a day.
Would you give the gravestone you stole back to Boogie if that's what it took for you to become an intern?
I didn't steal the gravestone, and Boogie even told me he knew I didn't steal it, and he just ran with it because I spoke out about it. He told me that at the yard sale.
You promise?
I promise. Yeah, that's what Boogie said at the yard sale. We had a lot of great conversations at the yard sale. Some of them I won't be speaking off of camera because it was like personal one-on-one type stuff. And, but, you know, a lot of great stuff. We had a lot of great talks. And he might say I'm creepy, but I'm entertaining as fuck, and I appreciate that. That's what I like to do. I like to be socially awkward. I'm autistic as fuck.
You're a young creeper in his prime. Poke Gaga says, Kalo, please don't follow Boogie to my place. Can you promise you won't follow Boogie to Poke Gaga's place?
I won't follow Boogie to Poke Gaga's place. I like being where I'm at. I like being in Fayetteville. I like doing my job. and I like entertaining people. That's all I'm gonna do. I ain't going anywhere else unless like Gidgey and Scooter. They said Gidgey wants me to come up there possibly to do an IRL with her and Scooter, but other than that, that's the only place I'll ever go.
Gidgey asked you to do an IRL with her and Scooter.
She said it would be fun.
Was she flirting with you?
No, she said she just really appreciates me. She said she's been following me and you since Battle Cam.
Yeah, she knew about me hammering a nail through my scrotum. And there was only like 30 or 40 people watching that night. I'm trying to remember if I remember Gidgey's name or not. Because she probably would have went by Gidgey back then. But I barely remember anybody's names. There's people that I like hung out with. And I forgot their fucking names. Like,
you know who still talks with me and follows me?
Who?
Jimmy Dursko.
Yeah, JD. I seen him, something about him the other day. JD's a good guy. Yeah. Jimmy Dursko.
Yeah.
He was my buddy.
He's been hyping me up during this weight loss thing, and he follows me on TikTok and stuff, and really good, really nice guy.
He is a sweetheart of a guy. I love that guy. Kalo, how will you get rid of Booster if you become an intern? People want to know.
How will I get rid of Booster? I'll do better IRLs than Booster, that's for sure.
You think?
I have my own. Yeah, I have my own car. You saw, I went up to people the other day. I didn't even know them without even getting asked. I went up to them and I made that joke about the MLK Boulevard, which is the truth. We do have 8 chicken restaurants on a road named after MLK.
I remember I went to Popeyes in Portland, Oregon. And I was trying, because there's not a lot of Popeyes, at least at the time, there weren't a lot of Popeyes around here. And I put it in the GPS, and it was on MLK Boulevard. So that's probably.
Yeah, no, we have chickens, we have Slim Chickens, we have Chick-fil-A, we have Popeyes, we have KFC, we have Wingstop. What else? Wingstop, Zaxby's, and Cane's. That's all 8 chicken restaurants.
Dude, Fuzz is convinced that you're about to follow Boogie to Poke Gaga's house.
I'm not going to follow Boogie anywhere. I'm only, like I said, if I get invited to do something, I'll do it. But I don't go follow people. That's not my thing.
Have you ever broken someone's heart?
No, but I've had my heart broken.
Yeah, I'm sure. But you haven't broken anybody else's heart.
No.
Poke Gaga wanted to know if you've broken anybody else's heart.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've broken anybody's heart. Unless you can correct me on that. I don't know.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I imagine, you remember that comedy show you did? There was like a big girl in the audience.
Oh yeah, that she's lost a lot of weight.
Did you ever date her?
No, that's my friend Allie. So the other girl in that video that was filming for me, that's the one that Brandy is the one that I've been talking to and been with and lived with for a while. And we have an open relationship.
You and Brandy. Now, Poke Gaga wants to know, Kalo, what % of words you say are lies?
Well, right now, 0%. I've been open and honest about a lot of shit.
Tonight, you mean?
Right.
So you didn't steal Boogie's tombstone?
Yeah, no, I did not.
Okay.
By the way, update on my weight. I'm 303 pounds now.
Yeah, last time you told me you were 305 pounds.
Yep, I lost 2 pounds. I've been losing weight.
It's pretty good. Tell me when you're under 300.
I will.
All right. I'll be looking forward to that.
4 pounds away from under 300, so.
Kalo.
Yes.
What's the creepiest thing you've ever done in your life? Make it funny.
That's funny?
Yeah, that's funny. What's a creepy thing you could say that's funny? Not actually like criminal. Like I don't want you being a criminal creep.
Yeah, no. The creepiest thing I ever did that was funny was I needed to get my rent paid. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna capture myself throwing up on the back seat so that way I get the cleaning fee.
You robbed somebody for a cleaning fee on Uber?
No, not on Uber, on Lyft.
Dude. You puked in the back of your own Lyft to charge somebody with a
Yeah.
cleaning fee.
I did that one time, yeah, just because I was desperate and I was homeless and I needed rent money.
You were homeless, but you needed rent money?
Well, just when I was living with Brandy, I needed to help pay the rent. Like I was semi-homeless. I was living on her couch.
And you're puking in the back of your Lyft and blaming it on someone else.
Yeah.
Were they drunk enough to pay it?
Yeah, they paid it.
Dude, that's robbery, dude. You're a fucking thief.
I'm a thug.
You're a puke thief, Kalo. Fuzz wants to know, Kalo, what's your favorite pizza topping?
It was years ago. It was years ago.
Why? How long have you been with Brandy?
I've been with Brandy, like we've been friends since we were friends first. We were friends until I moved, and then we like got closer as I moved away because she wanted me back. She wanted me to come back because she had left her husband, who was abusive and taking off every single day to go steal her money and do coke in his car.
Does she know you committed puke fraud?
Yeah, I told her. She's like, whatever it takes to get the rent paid, then do it.
Oh my God. Fuzz wants to know what your favorite pizza topping is.
Well, I haven't had pizza in a while, but because of my surgery, I can't stomach the crust, but I can eat, my favorite pizza before surgery was pepperoni, sausage, and black olive.
It's pretty good pizza. What was your favorite topping of those three? Because it's favorite topping, not favorite pizza.
I'd have to say sausage.
Well, sausage. Poke Gaga says, I would hate to be Kalo's attorney.
Why? I'm 4-0 in lawsuits.
Yeah, but we know that you commit puke fraud. How many of these lawsuits were for real, dude? Do you get away with fraudulent lawsuits because you tell the honor you have autism, so they think you can't lie?
No, what happened is the first lawsuit I won was against a Google call center. You know about this one, the Google call center, where they fired me for having autism. They said, we can't handle you having autism anymore. So my aunt is a lawyer. She's a wrongful termination lawyer. And so she helped me with the case and helped me win over $200,000. That was that lawsuit. And then I won the lawsuit against the two that were living with me. And I won over $1,000 from that. And then I won another lawsuit when a guy rear-ended me while I was driving, and I was at a dead stop, had my blinker on, and he rear-ended me. I won $7,000 from that one. And then the recent one was the sexual assault one. So
and that was the biggest payout, right?
Yeah, 70. Well, no, the biggest payout was the $200,000.
Oh shit, I forgot that was $200K. That's a lot.
Yeah. It was supposed to last me until October of 2022, but because of the two dumbasses tricking me into pulling out my money, it only lasted me till 2019.
Dude, you have gotten so much lawsuit money, and have you been spending this lawsuit money wisely?
Yeah, my grandpa has the rest of it right now. I paid off my car with it. $14K to pay off my car, so I don't have to make any more car payments, because my car payments were almost like $600 a month. So I paid off $14K with my car.
Yeah, that's good.
I got 23K of the whole money, so they do whatever. So I paid off rent for a few months. I paid off my bills. I got to go see The Weeknd with my brother. I flew my brother out from California. We did that, had fun. And then I got to go to TwitchCon.
Did you get a balls jacket?
I did get a balls jacket, and then I got the
balls.
And then the one with my name on it got stolen. So I have the rare one that just says your name.
It's fucked up. How'd they steal your shit, Kalo?
You saw the video. The guy broke in my house and then unplugged my camera and then stole all my shit. But I got my PS5 back.
Why would he do such a thing to you?
Because he knew me. He did it to his brother too. He stole his brother's Xbox, his TV, his sneakers, all this stuff.
Kalo, people are asking questions. Pokegaka says Kalo is the luckiest man alive, or 82% of his words are lies. I've seen him get payouts. It's sick. Pecan Pie says, wait, who sexually assaulted you? $70,000, right?
Yeah, I got sexually assaulted and physically assaulted. Here, I'll show you the payments stuff.
No, nobody needs to see the payment stub. You have it on your wall next to your porno posters?
No, it's on my Poppy wall.
Yeah, your porno posters.
They're not porno posters. Poppy is a metal artist. I just appreciate her.
She's not your porno poster artist?
No.
You appreciate Poppy a lot, don't you?
Well, yeah, because like I like her music.
Do you ever slam the ham to the Poppy poster?
Nope.
You never left knuckle rain in your lap from staring at Poppy?
I've never given the 5-knuckle shuffle to Poppy, no.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, dude. Are you gonna sue Keemstar if he makes you an intern?
I'm not gonna sue Keemstar. No.
How can we know that? Because you've sued a lot of people.
The past is the past. I want to get over the past. I want to, like, I've grown a lot as a person. My mental age is like 25 now. So like I'm 33, but my mental age is 25 from, autism. But I've grown as a person.
Dude, you talk like a scammer. It's like, you're like, my mental age is 25 now. I've grown. I'm 33, but mentally I'm 25. I'm not going to sue. I've only sued 4 times before. I am 4-0. You seem like a walking liability.
No, I'm not going to sue Keemstar. I don't plan on suing anybody.
You promise?
Like Keemstar. I'm in the middle of a litigation about a guy who ran a red light and hit me and caused me to have hearing damage.
You're doing a 5th lawsuit now?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
March. Because I got nailed by, I was going to Maverick to go to the bathroom on the way to go do a Uber ride because I had to go to the bathroom. And I'm going straight. This guy runs the red light on MLK Boulevard and hits me and totals my car. The airbags go off next to my ear, and now I have to get hearing aids.
On MLK Boulevard?
Yeah.
Were you getting chicken?
No, I was just going to the bathroom over there at Maverick, which used to be called Come and Go.
Okay, Kalo. You promise. Is there something that we could have you sign that will make sure you can't sue? People are calling you the John Cena of lawsuits.
If I get hired, I will not sue. I will be willing to do whatever it takes to get hired. You saw me. I'm not afraid to do whatever. I'm not afraid to be cringe. The only thing I won't do is harm animals or harm people. That's it.
Those are good things not to do. Those are good things.
Or myself.
Yeah,
I won't
self-harm is not good either.
Yeah, no. I've been there, done that. No, I'm not doing that.
You can't sue me either, Kalo.
I wouldn't, Billy. You're like my shithead bigger brother.
What do you mean shithead?
Because you always people think that you're bullying me, but I know it's just you playing around and being a shithead.
I am bullying you. You need it. You're fucking 25 years old mentally. You gotta.
I know.
We gotta stretch you up to 33, dude.
I know. Hey, I'm doing pretty good for myself. I take care of my cat. I feed my cat.
It's pretty good.
I do my own laundry. I do my dishes every day.
People are pretty impressed that you frequented the Come and Go.
Yeah. Because here at the Come and Go, they go all out.
Are you going to sue all the people that donated to call you autistic?
No.
Promise?
Because I know I'm autistic.
Okay, good.
I know I'm autistic.
Good.
I'm Spurgalicious. You said it yourself.
Kalo, we're gonna get you a shock collar, and we're gonna shock the shit out of you. But we have to send. We have to send.
Be Hassan.
I'll
be Kyle.
You're gonna be the little doggy. We have to send everybody over to Lolcow Babes. Anything you want to say to the audience before we shuffle off?
Go watch Lacey and Smooch, and hopefully you guys have a good time.
You're totally fucking suing us. Go watch Lolcow Babes. Don't let Kalo sue you. Have a good night.
Bye.